You're tuned in to the Cre8 Podcast, where we explore the stories, advice, and insights from well-known and influential creatives in the industry. I'm your host, Cindy Morioki, and this is where creatives connect. Hi, Caneda.
Hi.
How are you? I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for coming to the set of Cre8.
Thank you for having me.
You're the first DJ.
Ooh,
Yeah, of any kind. Yeah, we love it.
I
Yeah,
love it. Wow.
yeah.
Don't
I'm
make
giving
me
the
blush.
girlies. I'm surprised you're not wearing a crop top today.
Guys, sometimes I just have to beat the allegations because I have other outfits.
She said she
okay?
has to show you
I
guys.
have
You've
other
been
outfits.
talking too much
You've been
about
talking
her.
So much. As a matter of fact, I need like a what those big the church dresses.
I'm dead.
And the coats
And the big hat.
That's what I'm coming as next time. Trust me.
Maybe like someone should do a Sunday service kind of. That's a good idea, you know.
Funny enough, and I don't know why. And I was even telling you before.
Yeah.
I have more church dresses than crop tops.
I don't believe her. Do you guys believe her?
You know,
No
I'm
one
gonna
believes
post
you.
a video of my closet.
It's not gonna be
and
hers.
I'ma
It's
show
gonna be
you.
her mom's.
Okay. How are you snitching?
Oh. Anyway, I will tell us
today. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us who you are. Tell our audience what you do, in case they don't know you. I doubt that, obviously they do.
They better know me.
They better know.
By now they should know
Yeah,
me.
of course.
I am Caneda. I am a producer, DJ, and soon-to-be music mogul.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love
I'm
it. Speak
claiming
it
it.
into existence,
Speaking into
girl.
existence,
I love
I'm
it. I
claiming
love it.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Wow. So you studied
Yeah.
in Berklee.
Yes.
Wow. But that was for your masters.
That's
right?
for my masters.
So
yes.
where did you do your bachelor's? What was it? What was it in?
Yeah, what was it? Don't worry, with me today. I'm gonna be shubbing. Just understand it. Anyway, so I did my undergrad in Anglia Ruskin, so it's more of like a tech university.
Okay.
So I did audio, technology, and music production as my undergrad, and then I did music production, technology, and innovation now at Berklee for my masters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was your plan to be a DJ, or like you wanted this to be like a producer, as you said?
Ooh, first of all, DJing happened by accident.
Okay.
Like I can't say I never wanted it because now I'm claiming it. Like I'm loving
you're a
it and
DJ.
I've accepted it. But I'd say like this. So after I finished my undergrad, first of all, I did not want to do a degree. I didn't want to do a master's because I was like, hey, that's gonna be a long
journey.
First of all, my undergrad almost killed me. It was a lot. It was a lot. It's very technical as well because it's behind the scenes of audio.
Yes.
It's not at the front. It's not production. It's now live recording. What's called configurations of speakers and things. It's very, very technical, and I was the only female in my class, so you can imagine.
Damn.
So I was like, I'm not in this field. I already know I'm going into the industry, and it's gonna be men.
Yeah.
So be prepared,
Yeah.
men.
Yeah.
I was doing my dissertation. I had like 3 months to go, and my mom calls me. Hi, mom. How are you? I'm good. And she's like, so you better do your masters.
Oh.
And she's like, you either do your masters this year and we pay for it, or you do it whenever you want and you pay for it. I'm like, I'm gonna call you back. I was typing, I was looking, I was like, music, production, masters, cost. I'll take it, I'll apply. I saw those numbers, I said,
now masters are crazy expensive.
What?
Why do they cost that much? And it's like less time than the actual bachelor's.
It's 1 year.
It's 1 year.
And you're costing, I think, my whole entire undergrad for 2
Same.
years.
That was me too. I was like, what do you mean?
How is this? Nah. I was like, no. So I was like, okay, fine. Hey, now I need to fight. Now, I come from a house of high achievers. Like, it's not those ones for... I was number one in my... No, there's receipts. There's not they're lying saying, I always get A's. My parents are those two.
Okay.
In everything. In work, in school.
Yeah.
Those ones.
So the pressure is high.
The pressure is getting hot.
And you're the firstborn too.
And I'm the firstborn.
Hey, shy.
And I'm then the daughter. So now you have to show face. You have to show that you can get it. I'm like, hey.
Those are some big shoes to fill.
I was like, what school am I going to go to?
Yeah.
What masters am I going to go to?
Yeah.
Okay. And then on top of that, it was because I remember I applied to Berklee undergrad and unfortunately I didn't get in.
Yeah.
But it's even harder then because the acceptance rates are almost like 20% or even less now. So I was like, okay. So I didn't even know Berklee had a master's.
Yeah.
I was just like, now, if my mom's going to pay for it now, I'm going to find whatever good master's I can.
Yes, definitely.
At that moment, I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew that I wanted to go into music. I've always wanted to be in music, but I just didn't know what.
Yeah.
I've studied all the techie grades. Is it mine? No. I really want to go into production. Why not?
Okay.
And I was like, okay, let's see. Let's apply. Let's figure out. There was Westminster. There was Leeds. There was different top universities I could just put my hat in.
Yeah.
Here. Apply.
Yeah.
Berklee was just a shout. It was just for... I was hoping even just to get to the second round of applications to see if I was worth it.
Yeah.
Because considering the fact that I was first in a all-boys class, you have to show that you're the best of the best.
True.
You have to show that you can hang with the boys.
Yeah.
And you can do what they can do. And then I was like, okay, am I supposed to be in this field? What am I supposed to be doing? So if Berklee just says, maybe we might consider you, sure. I didn't know what I was doing. I just applied. And I just sent my application. I was just like, Lord, please. For my mother to get off my back. Just let me just say like a maybe, like just something. Yeah. And then I think when I got the message about coming in for an interview or like having an online interview, I was like, ooh, they want to meet me. So they like me? They like my application? Okay, great. Ooh, let's do this.
Yeah.
I was so nervous. I don't even know what I said. I don't even remember half of what I said.
Yeah.
Like I just remember just talking. And half the time when you talk, because I'm a yapper, they tell you, okay, it's fine. We've had you. Next question. Can we please move? Okay, cool. And I think it was like, you get your reply 4 days after your interview.
Wow.
And note, I'm also doing my dissertation. So I couldn't even think about anything else. I've applied for the other universities. Then they're just saying, cool, we'll wait for your results to come out. Right. Yeah. This one it's coming out, whether you like it or not. It's here. I'm like, hey, I have like a whole 10,000 essay sitting there. I have all these other things to finish. And now my brain's just thinking about, have I been accepted? In?
Yeah.
And on top of that, the school fees is crazy.
Definitely. I can't even imagine.
It was like $50,000.
Yo! For a year.
Not even a year, 9 months.
Friend, it's you have no option but to make it in life.
You don't even started thinking about accommodation, about it. That's what you need to make it in life.
You have to make it in life. That's ridiculous.
That's when I understood that thing when parents used to get upset at us for not getting
good grades. Oh, I would be salty too. Hey, girl.
I get it. And that time I remember talking to my dad. Yeah. And I was even telling him, I'm like, okay, I've applied for this. I might get in, but I've also applied for a scholarship.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully it might come through. Yeah. All right? Cool, great. 4 days later, I'm opening the log. I'm like, that time the Wi-Fi is taking long.
Yeah, everything is slow.
Loading. I'm like, we don't have time for this. Boom. It just says, oh, congratulations. I said, there's no way.
Oh my gosh.
There's the imposter syndrome. Boom, like that. Finished. And then they didn't tell us if we got a scholarship or anything. Yeah. So I was like, hey, talk to my dad. 2 hours. I was just telling him, I was like, I really want to do this. I don't know what I'm doing, but I really want to do this. The music is calling me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's God, something. But I need to do this. He was just like, just pray you get that scholarship. We're very proud of you, but
the scholarship is needed.
Even if it's something, even if it's 20%, we got you. I was like, okay. I think it was like next week or something, there was a package. And the package now came with the introduction and everything, the welcome, the package that comes with welcome to Berklee. Yes. And then I think they gave me about $15,000-$20,000 off.
Okay.
Of a scholarship. And I was like,
That's something.
Let me run back home.
Yeah.
Here. They're like, okay, we got you. You know what? We asked you to do this master's.
And you're doing it.
Yeah. We were expecting maybe a UK university because they're a lot cheaper, but you know
True.
What? We got you. Yeah. And then I went. And I was like, great. We got in. Nice time to pick, subjects and different things that you're going to be doing and focusing on. Canada is just there for vibes now. Because imposter syndrome has kicked in. You don't know whether you belong. I've done such techie stuff, so I'm moving away from the techie stuff. I'm going now creative. Yeah. I'm doing production, audio, this, that. And then DJing. Yeah. DJing was the alternative over something else that I did before and I didn't want to do it anymore. Okay. So it was an easy pass. I was like, hey, this one. DJing, quick and easy pass. Just do chuku and you're out of there. A plus. And that time I was dating a DJ. So it was like,
he's going to teach you. That's like revision.
And I was like, see, I just send you videos and you didn't tell me what to do. Cool. Light work. Let's do this. Yeah. I didn't know it was actually going to be fun.
Oh, okay.
And hard.
Oh.
Because like our lecturer was one of like I think the best DJs in Spain.
Wow, really?
That guy was not playing. Shout out to Nacho. He was not playing. He was not playing. You're late to class. You're gonna be deducted marks. Why are you late?
Oh my goodness.
Because why are you late for a show? Because you've got to take this seriously.
True.
You can't be late for a show.
You can't be late for a show.
So why are you late to my class?
Oh my god, that's good. That's good ethic
It's
though.
good
It's
ethic,
like yeah.
But I always used to get in trouble. I was always late.
Oh no, girl.
I was always late for the final exam.
Girl, no.
I was always late. But yeah, so I took the DJing as an alternative as a subject as I was working on other things.
Yes.
I just really enjoyed it in the class. I was just embracing it. I loved music. I loved listening to music. So I was like, why not? Let's just do this. Let's play around, whatever. Then I started getting now shows from the school in Spain. I was like, oh, this is fun. This is nice. Playing for Spanish people. Light work. Just play some everyone jumping. I was like, okay. Not bad. I took it again for the next semester. Great. I was like, I like this. Easy passes, whatever. My exam came. We did our exam. I remember I think he's the one who cursed me. Cursed me in a nice way, but
yeah.
So my lecturer looks at me and is like, Caneda, you're gonna be a superstar.
Oh, like, that's nice.
What are you talking about?
Girl, like, not the blessing from the cool DJ.
Dude, man, stop. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you are. Yeah. He's like, what are you gonna do for your final? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, you better take this. And I was like, what are you talking about? Are you sure? He's like, take it. I was like, okay. I'll continue. Why not?
I trust you.
Finish. COVID came.
Oh,
COVID ruined my dreams, but it's okay. It's fine. They're coming back. Ruined it because we had to go into lockdown.
Yeah,
we couldn't be in school.
Of course, yeah.
We didn't have all the equipment that we had in that facility because that facility is amazing.
Yeah,
you have to go back home. You have to start from scratch. You have to buy all these things, these mics, these speakers. This what? Terrible.
Because you still have to continue the learning. Oh, girl.
And are they gonna give you back your money?
Oh no, they're not. No, they're not.
So now it's back at home. Luckily, I graduated still.
Okay.
Great.
We love that for you.
With honors, 9.54 something GPA.
We love that.
I need to remember what that converts to. But great. And then I was stuck again. Because I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm back at home. It's sad.
Yeah.
Everything's on lockdown.
Yeah.
The jobs that we had there are now gone. Unless we can do them remotely, which some of us could, but at the same time, it's not as much. It's very different.
Yeah.
So I went into doing a job at a radio station here.
Yeah.
For free.
I hate that
really
for you.
Be going through a lot.
I really do hate that for you.
Free.
But it's you're here now. But you're here now.
But I'm here now.
Thank God.
We thank God.
Yeah.
That exposure thing, we need to
stop. We need to stop exposure. I'm tired of being exposed.
Industry needs to cut the brakes on that, especially with people who are passionate about those things.
Yeah, it's really unfair.
I don't like it,
and the people who need it are gonna say yes because they need it.
They need it. Yeah. So I'm like, okay. So even when I was there, I didn't necessarily need it. This was just to understand the industry as it is.
Yeah.
Because if I have my remote job, I'm okay.
Yeah, true.
But then I also looked around and I was like, this sucks. This is really sad. You know, you're talking to people who've been there for years and they've not
accomplished anything.
Nobody knows them. It's just
oh no,
I felt really bad.
Yeah,
but when I was there, somebody found out, oh yeah, you can DJ. Sure. I have a show for you, come. I was like, okay, great, why not, for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mass House. That was my first ever event at Halloween. That was my first ever show.
Cool.
It was me, I think, Redbone, and Shishi.
Yeah.
Did that. Interesting. It was vibes, a lot of fun, cool. I never wanted this. That's what I'm saying. It was not like a... It's not like thing. It's not even a hobby that I wanted. It was like, oh, I could play at home.
Like you can just do it.
Put it on Mixcloud and then that's it.
Yeah.
From there, these things took off.
Yeah.
You know, when people ask me like, oh, how do you make it? How do you get in the scene? I'm like, I don't know.
I just found myself
here. I found myself. I'm wondering, what am I doing here? This is not where I'm supposed to be.
Really?
I'm supposed to be at the back of a music studio, just chilling.
True.
Chilling.
Doing the technical stuff, doing the producer thingy.
Yeah. Why am I here? I don't know. Like, I was like, do I blame the boyfriend who told me to do it? Do I blame me who wanted an easy pass?
Yeah.
Do I blame my lecturer for telling me to do this?
Yeah,
and I'm like, why is it that it's just...
The stars were just aligning, you know?
Just aligning.
Yeah, they were just aligning.
God was just like, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
By force come fire.
Yeah. And you did it, and you're doing it.
And I'm doing it. Yeah. And now I've just started to love it, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. I noticed. I started loving it.
So you've done a lot of shows actually, and one of the things you did this year was Apartment Life. Yes. Which is like amazing. When I said I tried joining the wait list, and then I was like, oof, girl, the ticket was looking a bit pricey.
Same girl, same. I can tell you, same.
So tell me how you ended up playing at Apartment Life. What was the conversation? How did they approach you? Just give me all the tea, girl.
First of all, when I tell you same, because I was on Twitter minding my damn business as per usual. Yeah. Scrolling and laughing at things. I see someone with, Apartment Life's coming to Nairobi. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm in the scene. How's nobody told me that they're coming? I'm like, no way. Yeah. So I go and I'm seeing it also, like now on Instagram, they're coming, and then there was the register to join. Yes. So I'm there, I need to put my name down. I better join this list. I need to attend. Yeah. You know, because I'm like, this is how I have to see. I have to see what they do. I love to meet these people. Cool. That's the time Kenya had a blackout for like 24, 48 hours or something. Around that time. Yeah. The phone on 3%. I registered. I'm told my friends, I'm like, yo, you better go and register for this thing. They're coming and we don't know when. Yeah. Cool. And then I'm going Instagram as well. I check my DM and a DM from Apartment Life. Oh. So I tap and open it. And I'm not even finished reading. I'm just like, oh, hey, Caneda, how are you? Phone dies. Oof. I said, Lord, KPLT, when I catch you. So the next day, I open my phone finally, and then I read the message because like, oh, hey, Kaneda, how are you? Would really love you to join Apartment Life. We got on your name from a couple of people. Like, do you play I'm a piano in Afro House?
You're like, girl, sign me up.
I was like, whatever you want me to play.
I'll play.
If you told me reggae, I'd be there. What are you talking about? Yes, please.
Oh, wow.
That's how I started. Yeah. So I was like, first of all, who told you?
Yeah, who recommended me?
So when I got to meet now the entire team, shout out to all of them, they're so amazing. And Dean now told me because it's like, oh yeah, no, we got your name from people in the UK because we asked guys in the UK and we asked guys here, and they were like, oh no, you had to put Canada on. And I was like,
oh, Miss International, girl. We love that for you.
I was so happy because I was like, wow. And I always say this thing for I don't have fans, I have supporters. Yeah. Because my supporters be saying my name in rooms. And that's good. Whether people think I deserve it or don't deserve it, there are people who are actually supporting me and actually supporting my growth. And that's how it happened. Because I can't even tell you, like, I don't know. I'm telling you, I was there with you. Register.
Trying to be an attendee. I
want to be an attendee.
Kumbe, you are the ones who are coming to see.
They were coming to sum me up.
Yeah. I love that for you.
It's opened amazing doors for me as well. And I'm so grateful for them. Yeah. And I was like, this thing, I really had to take it seriously. Yeah. But then I was like, I've just been taking this as a joke.
Now it's actually it's actually career. It's looking like that. Career.
It's not a career. Because I'm like, I really thought that this was just going to be, a few years, like 1-2 years, and then
you're out.
I'm out.
And so now like, it's transformed
said,
your
come
view.
Here, sit.
It's actually said, I don't know why you keep running away. Why are you running?
Every time I used to say, I'm taking breaks.
Yeah.
There was no breaks.
There was no breaks.
It was like, come.
Yeah.
Just come. Let me tell you something. Sit. Let me tell you something. That's how it happened. I'm like, wow, amazing.
So that's I'm like really happy for you.
Thank
it's
you.
So great. And it seems like you've had, from at least since I've known you, I think that's actually when you started your DJing career. Well, hobby back then, career. I feel like I always see you playing. Like, has there been a time you've taken like a long break? I feel like you've had gig after gig after. It's like Caneda, and it's a really good thing. Like, I love that for you. Truly,
I'm really grateful. Truly. I'm really grateful for that. But there's times where I do take breaks. Like, I take a month or two, or a month and a half, because I need to breathe. Like, there's. When I tell you I've been fighting this hobby / career, we've been tussling. We've been tussling. I remember because like a lot of times a lot used to happen. And for me, as I said, I used to take it as a hobby. Yeah. I've met amazing people in this industry. Like people who, this is their passion. They've lived, breathed, everything. They've gone to DJing school for like a year. I'm like, man, I took it for like 3 months, man. I still don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. And then you find yourself in a position where you're like, okay, now you have to show out. You have to show that you love this. You have to show that you love music. But then your life is in the trenches.
Oh, true.
And I used to explain it to people. I'm like, there's a difference between being in a boardroom or in a desk and having to do work there because no one's
seeing you. That's true.
No one's seeing
you. That's true.
I'm there on stage and then I have to be laughing and kicking with you.
And you're depressed.
Like, and
in the pits.
In the pits.
Girl.
So there's times where I've said like I've had to take time away. Because I remember even one really bad time was 2022. Now, my former boyfriend at that time, now he passed.
Yeah.
And that hit me like completely. Like
Definitely.
that one was, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I've done grief. I've gone to funerals. I have lost people, unfortunately. But that one, it was a wrap for me. I couldn't. Because every time I was on the decks, I was like, why am I here? Because this was kind of like his dream more than mine.
Yeah.
You know, you're the one who pushed me to do these things. You know, I'd sit with the family and then my mom's like, oh, you know, he was so proud of you and so proud for the journey you're doing. And I'm like, don't tell me that.
Yeah.
I'm not
because now you're emotional.
Yeah,
Now
I'm emotional, you know?
Yeah.
Or like times I'd go play at Deja. Shout out to I miss Deja.
Yes.
I'd go play at Deja and then someone comes to me like, oh my God, you remind me so much of him.
Oh, girl, why would you say that? Why would you say that?
I'm going home.
Oh, you have to go home. Oh my, you have to go and cry.
I have to go and cry. Oh. I couldn't. And for such a long time, because even trying to explain it to people couldn't understand
Definitely,
it.
yeah.
And I'm like, I think it's even deeper that I couldn't understand. Until, I think it's when I got close to now his side of the family, it was a lot. Like there was so much that was going on. There was so much love as well that was there. And that feeling to me, it just crushed me. I couldn't. I could not play anymore. So I remember my last show was Western, opening for Western.
Yeah.
Can I tell you I don't remember anything? I was sober, by the way. I don't remember anything. I remember leaving the house in an Uber as one of my friends. We get to, where was that? Waterfront?
Yeah.
Yeah. Across town.
Yeah.
We get there. I've carried every other bag except for my laptop.
Oh, girl.
I forgot my laptop.
Oh, my goodness.
I live in Spring Valley. I forgot my laptop. I'm calling the organizers. I'm like, problem, I don't have my laptop. They're like, what do you mean you don't have your laptop?
Like, that's the one thing you need.
Oh my God. Imagine yelling at me is not going to change anything. I don't have my laptop. They had to send one of their drivers now with one of those cars to now get me home and then come back. And the funniest thing happened. On the way home, I remember I think my phone was plugged into like the aux of the Bluetooth of the car. And I was there typing out to my dad. And I was telling him, I'm like, I don't know what's going on with me this time round. Like, I know so much has happened, loss, grief, everything, but this is too much. And I was telling him, I'm like, I have so much anxiety to the point I've forgotten my laptop. Yeah. Out of anything else I would have forgotten, my laptop. So I just remember I was just texting him about the whole situation. And the funniest thing was now, the music was quite low in the car.
Yeah.
The driver now turns up the music. Obviously, it's from my phone. I don't even know. My phone was on shuffle. And the song was on now my former partner's favorite songs. Oh. It's a very calming, relaxed song. It's a very like an 8-minute long spiritual song. And that's what was playing. I was like, what's
a sign?
What's going on? Because the first moment I was very confused. Already then I'm shaking, I'm agitated, I'm tired.
You
were just frustrated as well.
Operating on autopilot, you know.
Autopilot. Yeah. And it's like a bit of it just told me like, calm down.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be okay. It's fine. Go get your laptop, come back. Let's do this. Luckily enough, as always, Kenyan events always run late.
True.
Hallelujah. So coming back, it was okay. I got a really cute message from my dad. He was just like, just go and do what you do best.
Yeah.
As much as the anxiety, yes, it's a big show. Yes, you've been through a lot. Just do what you gotta do. I'm telling you for a fact, I don't remember playing. I don't remember the songs I played. I don't remember going and saying hi to people. I was watching this thing back like I wasn't there. That's not even autopilot. I don't even know what that was.
Yeah, it's giving zombie.
It was zombie.
I don't know. Yeah.
And that time I'm seeing videos, I'm smiling, I'm jamming. I don't remember my set. Apparently that people are saying that's like one of my their favorite sets. People said that's the set that they knew that I was good.
Yeah.
You know, that's the set that people keep saying that's what got you more shows. That's what made me book you. And I'm like, I don't remember though, but thanks.
Thank you.
Oh. But I don't remember. I was watching it back the next day. Because I remember even opening Twitter and I was just seeing notifications that I don't do much on Twitter. But the notification bar was like 50 plus and I was like, ooh,
oh my goodness.
Is this BNN?
Oh, I'm dead.
What did I do? Because I don't remember.
Yeah.
I opened and it's just like Alkali's like, oh my God, Caneda is that girl. So I was like, oh my God, she did. And I was just like,
that's really great. I'm happy for you.
Right then and there.
Your partner was working through you.
I think so.
Yeah.
I went on break. Yeah. And now me breaks, I leave the country. I cannot be here.
Oh.
I have to leave.
Fancy.
Because I don't I cannot breathe when I'm around. I can't be I love being at home, yes. But I need a space where I can be different. I can be new.
I get
it's
it.
a new experience as well.
It's like a little escape.
Exactly.
I get it.
So much Nigeria.
Oh.
Well, like a month and a half.
Yeah,
Remember? I told you,
yeah.
Oh my God, I had such an amazing time.
Oh.
It was peaceful. It was great. I was there with my auntie. Oh, shout out Dio. She's so much fun. She's so much fun. She was like, hey, you want champagne? You want this? Here, take. She had everything laid out for me. It was so nice.
Yeah.
I had such a good time. I got to meet like people like Berklee W.
Yeah.
He was giving me advice about the industry as well, because I told you, music mogul.
That's the dream. That's the goal.
It's the goal.
Yeah.
So he gave me a lot of advice as well of how they move there and how we move here.
Yeah.
I met a lot of what's it called, music lawyers as well. They have quite a few entertainment lawyers for the creatives. We need to start getting that.
Yeah.
These
I actually
guys
want to bring one on.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, because
I
realize
need to give people advice.
Yeah, especially on things like copyright, man.
What?
Like, oof, yeah.
All those things, those guys have it on lock. Their studios are amazing. And I was like, this is what I needed as a break. I really needed it. And I was like, okay, now I'm ready to come back. And the funny thing about me, as I said, my families are go-getters. We're on the move, on the go. The day I landed like this, that night, I had a show.
Oh my goodness.
I was back at it. Saturday morning like this, Caneda here, this is the timings, location, set, done.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you said you hit the ground running.
My first show back was the Wind Down.
Oh, I love that.
That was my first Wind Down.
The Wind Down is such a great.
It was so beautiful.
We can't wait for it to come back. It has to come back.
It needs to come back.
Yeah.
It better come back.
It better come back.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy.
I know you've had like conversations before. I think a previous interview, if I'm not wrong, of how you spoke about the music industry and how it's very biased towards women.
Yeah.
And seeing as you're one of the, I mean, I feel like DJing is still a very male-dominated field. Yes. Yeah. So how is it navigating that as a female DJ? Yeah.
At the beginning, I used to hate saying this because like I'd meet a lot of women out there and because oh my God, Caneda, I really want to be a DJ, and I'm like, do it, girl.
Yeah.
But I don't want to tell them what happens at the beginning. But sometimes I was like, let me just be honest. And maybe it's because of my upbringing or the way I was in school now with all the men, because my mom taught me how to be around men. Yeah. But nothing can prepare you for
the actual reality
industry.
Oh, really?
And at the beginning, I'd even say, forget even having to work 10 times harder to prove yourself. You know what? That actually does well for you as well. But it's the sexism and a little bit of the inappropriate behavior. I remember at the beginning when I started, I was told I needed to wear skirts and heels. I needed to act a certain way. There was a guy who was, oh my God, Kringe. He'd come and try and grope me at times.
Oh no, girlie. Oh no.
And that used to piss me off.
I'm so sorry.
And every time I try, problems. Every week I was like, I don't think I can do this because it's bad. Shout out to the male DJs as well, because they're the ones who protected me. They made sure that guy does not come anywhere near me. That's the only bit I can say, especially now for the industry, might be something that we need to fight back for. As much as, yes, fine, trust me, you're gonna get compared to men, you're gonna be compared to women, you're gonna be compared to anybody. I always would tell men, especially when others were like coming to me, like, oh, you know, you're good, but you're not as good as. I say, stop right there.
But we're different people.
First of all, don't compare me.
Yeah.
The females in this industry, we're all friends. If you didn't know, we're all friends, especially the upcoming ones.
We're
all
that.
like. Me and I used to joke around a lot because they're like, if someone calls me, they're like, oh, we're looking for a female DJ, you're available today. I'm like, oh no, call Ivy here. Send.
As it should be.
That's how we are. So don't compare any of us because we love each other. And then don't compare us to you guys as well, because we're having fun. Okay? You guys might say that we get the jobs because we're cute and we're this. No. It's also because we've worked 10 times harder than you guys. That's another.
True.
The only thing I would have to say now is the standing on ground on inappropriate behavior and the way to act. Because me, I've been this close to be smacking a few people. just saying.
I really understand that. I get it.
And then also the bit of like having the men who try and approach you for terms and conditions apply, so they can
get you a gig or something. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that exists.
No.
Disgusting
like,
behavior.
But why don't you do it to the men?
Oh, yeah, if it's gonna be equality.
Let's be equality in all levels. It doesn't have to
but
just
it's
be
true,
for me.
it's true, it's
You
true.
even ask them.
Yeah.
Why not?
Facts. Oh,
What's the problem? You
I
don't want to
hate
do that, no?
that.
So, yeah, there's so many times I've had to stand my ground and just say, there's people I will never work with because of that. So people would ask me like, oh, why have you never played that? I'm like, let me not. Let's just leave it. Let's be like, no. Or, no, they never call me. Or just, because I know how bad it can be. So for women, I love that we're a lot of women coming to the industry. There's so many DJs who are coming up. It's amazing. Protect yourselves. That's it. Protect yourself and know your ground. And me, I pray for every single thing that comes onto my plate. Even the person. If I don't trust you, I'm like, hey God, is this person?
Just show me the way. I'm also the same. I have to follow.
Is this person supposed to be? Am I supposed to be around them? Is this something that I should touch? Is this? Yeah. And also like to guide you, even if you've already gotten into a situation, like how to navigate through it. So some people, I'm sorry, you'll never see me hold their hand. And
I think that's good, and that should be the standard. Like, because if you were to do it, then they would continue, like these guys would continue thinking it's okay and appropriate to do, and they'll never change and they'll never stop. And that's
I've been
disgusting.
Because there's times where you don't see behind the scenes of what we've gone through. You'll just see me now on stage. I'm like, why is Caneda so upset? I'm like, you don't know how I'll be this close to smacking somebody's son.
And you're right, especially because you perform for people. I think there are creatives who obviously like work behind the scenes, as you're saying, like, and then there are creatives who have to be in front of a stage or like have a presence. And it's hard to do. It's like almost a skill that you have to learn how to like compartmentalize your real life and like now your stage presence. And I think it's like you guys should be given more credit for that, right? You guys should definitely be given more credit for that. Like one day
smile, you want me to, and I'm like, I've been shouting at someone. Not even that, I'm probably already in arguments with the event organizer and you have no idea. There's times I've had to put my foot down and I always realize that it's the women. There's even agencies who have come and told me live. They even told me, there's these people who are going to call you, and please understand, if they try to negotiate your rate, it's because you're a woman. Because if the guy comes, they're not negotiating. If the guy says whatever amount, they're like, great, sign us up, here you go, here's your money. But it's because you're a woman. So even one of them used to tell me, she's like, stand your ground no matter what you do.
And that's so crazy to me, because I've even been thinking about, like, on the topic of stage presence, like male DJs, I mean, I might be wrong, but the ones I've at least seen in Kenya, they just DJ. I mean, and they have like, maybe they'll like engage the crowd a little bit and everything. But have you guys seen Kaneda on stage? This girl is doing sijui acrobatics on that stage for you to negotiate her rate. Are you joking? Girl.
First of all, because I don't think people know about it, because I'm actually a little bit introverted. Right? I'm not comfortable constantly being outside or being the center of attention. I have to get comfortable with that. And then now being on those big stages, you have thousands of people looking at you.
All eyes on you,
That's why, first of all, I'm like, I need to get this transition right. Remember, I'm still practicing. I always say it, because I'm like, I've not got to school like these other guys. I took it as a small little tiny, fracture of my journey. I'm learning. So when I'm on stage, I'm still trying to practice. I'm still trying to figure things out when I'm there. And then I have to be comfortable with smiling, dancing, doing all these things. Make entertaining.
It's literally an entertainment.
It's entertaining.
That's what
That's what it is. And I was like, I need to find a way to be more comfortable. And that's when I even started getting dancers into my amapiano routine. Because I was like, I need to get comfortable, be kind of challenge myself as well to do a lot more. And then also, when I'm there stuck and you're seeing me kind of stuck, you can't see me, right? Because the dancers are distracting. They're entertaining you. I'm there like,
now we know the trick.
That's the trick. It was literally the trick. It was to get comfortable, And then also because a lot of times it's really boring, no offense, to just watch
a DJ set.
Just play.
And it's true.
Especially for the big festivals.
That's exactly. So actually, that's what I was going to say, because I recently went for Afro Nation. And it was, oh girl, I'll tell you more about it after. Oh girl, you need to, next year I will buy a ticket today.
I'm not buying a ticket, don't call me.
Period. I like that. So now there was a piano stage, like for amapiano acts alone. And I've seen Uncle Waffle, I've seen a lot of them here, because at least we're lucky enough to get a lot of SA DJs come here. But the sets they do here and what they do, Uko, like Maju, is crazy different.
I know.
Like there's set design,
Everything.
there's like actual choreography, there's so much planning. You can tell it's a show. It's not just a DJ set, it's a show. And for the most part, I think you are one of the few, if there's more, I'm not too sure, I don't go out as much, but like you're one of the few DJs I know who actually also puts on a show in that sense of having like backup dancers and having like a whole set and like it makes it more fun to go out and watch because you know, you're gonna hear good music, but you're also gonna have entertainment like live, you know. So I think what you did there, you are onto something there. I think it's really good.
It was so much fun. I really loved it. Like I really enjoyed it. Plus, as I said, I up my record.
Yeah, as you should, girl.
And I'm like, do you want the dancers? Even them, they don't get.
Yeah, they need to get paid. Yeah, they need to
and
eat.
We rehearse.
Yeah,
I have to pay for studio time. I have to pay,
girl.
It's a whole.
That's a production.
It's a production.
It's a production.
And then you're gonna tell me, oh sorry, I need to still act a certain way. Oh sorry, then no, you're still gonna pay me less than the men because you know the men are men. The men are men. But no, you still want Caneda to dance. You still want Caneda out there with her crop top and her skirt giving you a performance.
In the freezing cold, you guys.
Shame on
Come on.
Shame
pay her rate.
Stand up on your nash. But yeah. So it's nice, it's fun. I love it. So that's why, So it's a secret to make me feel more comfortable as well.
And that's it's good that you found that. It's good because everyone also assumes that every creative is extroverted, and that's not the case. No. Actually, a couple of the ones I've had here are very introverted people, but like very expressive with what they do. Yeah. But like in terms of like conversation or like meeting their supporters, as we've called them, it's like, oh, this is overwhelming for me. It is. Yeah, and it's hard to say that to people because they don't understand. They just think like you should always have like that presence of like being talking to everyone and being out there, and it's not the case. It's not always the case.
When I get, no offense to them, I love them so much. My supporters, I love you guys a lot. Like when you come up, but for me it's awkward. Yeah, I get it. Like, oh my god, Kenyan, I love you so much. I'm like, and
you're just like, what do I say? I love you too.
Can we get a picture? Yes, sure.
Yeah, and you're just like,
that day, no makeup, no nothing. You're looking crusty. You found me at Carrefour. I'm in my slippers, looking for the milk. I'm just like,
it'd be like that. And it's overwhelming as well. And it's not to say that you don't appreciate it because I've definitely been in the shoes as well. Even like at Blankets recently, like so many people are like, I love the pod. First of all, shout out to all of you guys who came up to me at Blankets. Thank you so much. But I was overwhelmed. I was just like, oh, I can never. Then it makes you realize you can never really go anywhere and be incognito. No. Like people.
How does it feel? How do you feel about it? Like if you go somewhere, like people come and go, Cindy, I love you. I love the podcast. I love you.
I get very overwhelmed and like I don't know how to respond. Like my first like initial reaction is like, I didn't even know you know me like that. Like I in my head I'm like still very tiny. So like when people acknowledge my existence outside there, I'm like, wow. Oh, you guys, I look for jokes. But then at the end of it, I'm very grateful and it does make me happy. Like I'm like, oh my god, someone actually noticed me and appreciated what I'm doing, which is lovely. I'm just trying to improve on my reactions.
Same. Because I think like sometimes, I'm sorry for you guys who've seen it. Sometimes I feel like I just give like a
and then my default is like an RBF, you know? So it just looks like I'm angry. And I swear I'm not. I'm just calm. Just like myself.
Really, and then sometimes like I'm very quick or I'm moving or I'm doing something and I'm like, I don't want you to feel like I'm egotistic or like whatever she feels herself. No, I'm actually like, first of all, very anxious. Social anxiety is like on the roof,
girl.
And I'm just like, oh hi, sorry guys, I'm gonna come back. I'm sorry, hi, thank you.
You're just like, thank you guys. See you next time.
See you next time. It's very weird because I remember even like I went on a date to the bowling place. Oh god,
you see,
I'm just gonna be low key.
Yeah, you can't do that, girl.
And I'm like, it's a random day, it's not even one of the weekends, girl. And I hear my name from the other end. Caneda, oh my god! I was like, hey. This is not it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be in my house. You'll go find me in my house.
Yeah, private. Like I think that's the trade-off when you're in the creative space, especially out there. Yeah, it's like the privacy kind of diminishes. Like it goes down. I mean, there are definitely, especially when you have things like tabloids, like Edgar. But girl, every move you make is like, am I being watched? Yeah. So I like the fact. Like I normally want to stay small. I never want to like no, but I want to like, because I think Cre8 can reach a lot of people. You just private. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like Cre8 can subscribe. Big. You know, make this blow up. Just maybe not me.
But funny enough, it will be you too.
I know, because I'm tied to the brand, but it's fine. I'm taking all my blessings. I'm just scared.
Collect them. I'm scared too, trust.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, it's
like
just,
I'm excited, but
that's exactly it. It's like, because you don't know, it's uncertainty, you know, you don't know how it's gonna go. It could go either way.
That's the problem.
So we just have to hope for the best.
Please, never be gossip and be again. Post when I'm doing great. Caneda nominated for Grammy.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
Yeah, Kenyan talent,
Caneda found that. Please.
You have to be so cautious of everything you do, even if it's something small.
I think even my dad is the one who told me, because even I think a few people from him came to him and said, "Oh my God, we love your daughter," and he's like, "How you know who I am?" Like,
girl.
And I'm like, dude, I don't post you anymore. So I don't know how
I
they
also
knew.
stopped posting my family because I was like,
and I was like, how did they know who...
that we're related?
Yeah, we're not even related, by the way. No. And I also now, because he even told me, it's like, just be careful of who you hang out with too.
Yeah, it's really important, and who you let into your space.
Friends, the people around you, be careful. He's like, man, I don't care if people come and tell me they love my daughter. That's fine. It's okay. That's okay. If you're not supposed to be, it's okay, fine. But just know there's like gonna be a time where you need to pick and choose.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's like, you need to be very careful of who your people are and who they stand for. And I was like, no, that's hard. Me, I don't like judging people.
But yes,
it's like,
I don't think it's more judgment. It's more like just being like
careful and cautious.
Yeah. I
think my problem is I accept anyone however you come, you know,
which is a good thing.
Blue,
that's
black,
a good
yellow,
trait.
blue,
It's nice to be welcoming. It's just also, I think sometimes you just need to do it with like a little bit like of like what you were saying with like the prayer, like, is this person meant to be in my life? Ooh, yeah. Cheeks. So we were having a conversation earlier about the DJing scene and how some places will ask you to play certain music. That's something I didn't know. Like, I genuinely thought when they call you to play, they know what music you're playing. And they're okay, unless it's like a theme thing, you know, like maybe the dance hall versus Amapiano, Afrobeats, whatever. Then that makes sense. You have to play a certain thing. But I just thought, like, if you're going to a club, you're just playing what you normally play because that's why they called you. I didn't know. I didn't know that.
There's places I know I've not been called back because I play whatever I want. I've had to sit down with bosses and ask them, like, you don't like dancehall? Like, why?
But why is it that they want to?
They want to appease other people, certain crowd. And that's what I realized. Okay. And I'm like, I don't play for them. I play for Kenyans.
Okay. Right? So it's like they want to appease the internationals.
The internationals. Okay. The different ones. Okay. But not you. Oh. You over there want Abanton. Nah, this is not.
Listen to it on YouTube.
First of all, why are you even here?
Oh, this is not the club for you.
It's not a place for you. Go somewhere else. Oh. And I find it very, I don't know. First of all, I find it very disturbing. Yeah. Because one thing I realized also being in the scene is that the heavy spenders are not the ones who are pish posh and, you know, that's classy. True. Yeah. No, they're the ones who've come to have a good time, a great time. Yeah. And those guys want to be the ratchetest of things in the club. Let me tell you, the craziest. Yeah. Like, I remember even there's a whole group that came in at a club I was playing. One of those ones who told me don't play certain things. Yeah. But I looked around and I'm like, but people are bored. So let me play other things, right? Let me play the Kenyans, let me play the Abanton. Let me say Abanton for life. Abanton is... I love Abanton. Life. I don't care. Yeah, for it's life. Such a good so genre. It's good. I might not know what y'all are saying.
Same, but I love it.
The dances, I'm a learn them, I'm a play because it's... I don't know. I just eat it up, right? Yeah. And I was playing and I remember that time that those guys went crazy. They were going crazy. And me, I don't like those things for tips, but people do be tipping me sometimes and it's so funny. So again, we'll be like, hey, yo, here, hold this. Yeah. I remember that day, I think I got like 12K in tips. Girl. From playing Kenyan music. And then I went back now even to own and I'm like, so
look at this. This is what they want.
Yeah. And I'm like, for me especially, I play what I want, right? I may be boring to some people and that's okay. But I play what I want. And I used to tell people, like, sometimes, like, growing up, I used to sneak out of the house all the time, 24/7, to the club for bash, loft, treehouse. Yeah. Which one else? All the Afghans. Yeah. Those Afghan guys know me.
They need to come back too.
Back in the day. They need to come back. Yeah. From back in the day. How they used to let me in, I don't know. Shout out to you all. I don't know. But I used to love the way people... I used to go for music, right? I used to go for music. And the way those guys played back then, it was easier for them, I find it. Because there was a lot of music coming out at the same time. There was... I don't know. That time, house was very popular. Avicii, you play his whole catalog. You bashed. What are you talking about? That's all you need.
Diplo.
Now,
what's
it called? Afrobeats is dying out, in my own opinion, for the club rather. 2022 it was bopping. The video, Burna Boy's album dropped hard. The video dropped hard. Whiskey dropped. Now,
it's like
I find it difficult sometimes. I find it very difficult. And me, I'm very honest with people sometimes. Me, if I have a bad day, trust me, my set will be terrible. Because I would have repeated things, other things I don't really have, or other things just bore me. I play what I want. But then I also noticed that sometimes the music industry, even away from us DJs, is not that kicking. It's not kicking anymore. It's not. I find music boring these days.
Oh, that's not a good thing.
I don't know. It's not a good thing. Some.
But I get what you're saying.
Some genres, but not. And then even playing is a bit hard. Because I'm like, hey. And the same thing how you guys get bored and I watch it all the time. Twitter, you guys, every time you say you're tired of this song, I might delete it from my catalog. Because I'm trusting in you.
Yes, please.
But then there's someone else who's going to come and tell me.
They want to hear that song.
I want that song.
True.
It's gone. I don't have it anymore. I've actually removed it. It doesn't even exist. And I'm like, it don't make it so hard for us either. Because for us, it's also a little bit difficult. Some, not, but for me, trust, it's hard. I get tired of songs too because every week on end I'm playing the same song. Even I'm gonna get tired. Actually,
that's true. It's like when you put a song on repeat after, like in the first few, you're like, and then after a while, you're like, oh my god, I hate this song.
7 p.m. That one. I played it so much. I'm over it.
But the thing is, you're gonna have to continue playing it.
I'll go to NSK. Hey, they'll be like, you better play that song right now or else.
But as a DJ, I feel like even though you've said you play what you like, you still also have to play for the crowd.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So like if you're going to a place, that's why I'm so surprised that there are some places that want you to limit your set to a certain genre. Yeah. Because if you go to a place and you see that bored, of course you switch up the music. So it's like, what are you saying?
That's it. I don't know. And I feel like some people should just allow some DJs just to try out.
That's true.
And I feel like that's why sometimes I really miss Deja, because Deja is actually what brought me up. Deja is one that got me the opportunity, because even then I was more flexible with what I was playing. I used to start with like, what's it called? UK Afrobeat. Yeah. That's what I used to play at the beginning when I started. And guys used to love it because the Summer Bunnies came back. They're like, oh my god, we haven't had this song in such a long time. Like that. Yeah. You could play whatever you wanted at Deja. No one's going to boo you.
I love Deja so much. No one's going to come and tell
you to change the song.
Yeah.
No that's the time for you could get new music off the DJ.
And you know what's crazy is for me at Deja is when I also started realizing how important it is. To listen to good music. Yes. Like before I just used to hear a song and then like Imepoesha Bash, then maybe a good song comes and like I didn't know things about like transitions or like the flow of music, and I learned that at Deja Vu, and I was just like, oh my god, I didn't know like flow is really important.
Flow is important.
Not
just every day chiku chiku free. What you say sorry, may I don't talk on the mic. No offense to you.
I really don't know. But I'm not the biggest fan of like I'm not the biggest fan of the talking. I came to listen to the music, I don't like talking.
Please, you will never see me on the mic unless it's like an introduction where I'm saying hi.
Intro makes sense.
That's it. Intro makes sense. You will not hear me at all. I would never. I'm not emceeing. I'm not.
Yeah, and you're not an MC anyway.
I'm not.
You're just there to DJ.
Honestly, and that's why I say like perform. That's what I'm saying. And Deja, I think, really did well for a lot of us because it made us do a lot more. I used to hate Amapiano.
What?
I used to hate it.
Crazy.
The person who introduced it to me made me hate Amapiano. But it's because of that Deja team. They were like, we're forcing you. They're like, you're opening for Waffles next week, so
you have to.
Finya Amapiano. I was like, I didn't even like it.
Oh, that's crazy.
I love it. That's what I'm saying. They challenged me a lot, and that's what I appreciate about.
And that's how it should be.
These other places are not as challenging anymore. They don't push me into a space where like want me to try anything new. If I want to give you guys a little bit of a ounce, you guys are like, no, we don't want that. We want this. Oh no, play Kenyan music again. Play this. No.
And I think maybe that's because I don't know, but like for Deja Vu, I feel like they were so like entertainment first, and like they were a club, you know, so people are coming for the entertainment and then they'll buy the drinks. But I feel like all these other places that I've gone to, it's vice versa. They're like, you drink and you listen to the music, you know. But I don't know, me, I think personally I've stayed at Deja Vu longer because of how much fun I'm having with the music.
I know.
So then I end up buying more alcohol.
My God, I've been
I feel like
especially those
that should
days,
be the hack.
It was so good because like I used to be those DJs for I close my laptop and I'm home.
Yeah.
Deja.
Girl.
I'm like, hey, my lord says, come on, I'm chilling.
Yeah, and first of all, we were going to Deja Vu on a Sunday.
Yo.
Like we didn't have to do things on Monday.
Tuesday.
Literally.
The shots were half of 145 bob.
I think I lived at Deja Vu a lot in like 2021 before like I went to do my master's.
Yeah.
That was my home.
That was everybody's home. That was everyone's bedroom.
My mom was like, why are you leaving the house on a Sunday to go to the club? And then I'm coming home Monday in the morning, And I'm just like, what can I say? Now to get me to leave the house is crazy. I don't do that anymore.
That place, it was my house. Even me, don't worry. Even me, my phone got stolen there when I was playing. So
girl, I've also lost some stuff.
Deja fully. So you can't even tell me I'm biased, okay?
Yeah.
Someone hits my car when I was at Deja too. Trust me, I've experienced it and I loved it. So I feel like,
a time.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like guys are a bit too harsh, but I also get it. Push us to do better, push us to give you more.
What you want as well. Yeah.
But also be patient. Other people like me, we have other things. We have a lot of
things you're doing. Yeah.
A lot of jobs. So by the time we get to like the other one for outside, it takes some time. I'm not gonna be on you on Spotify checking every single drop. As Banner dropped, as who dropped.
Yeah.
So but I don't know. I feel like go where you want the music to that you want.
True. That makes a lot of sense.
That's the thing. Yeah. Because even for me, as much as I used to sneak out, I used to know there's places I was going to go.
For the music.
Certain places I was not going to go.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay?
I get you.
I'll be at Lofts, I'll be certain places, but
there's some clubs that are like, this is not for, and I know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
I know what you're talking about. I'm not the TA for that one.
So I feel like just find your place. It's the same way how we have the underground scene too.
Yes.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like especially for clubs, because there's big clubs and you want to be at clubs and you want to buy all the bottles and have those women do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes be a bit more relaxed. Or just get drunk.
Just get drunk.
Just get drunk. Just get
That's good advice.
But just get
drink
drunk.
some water though.
Because even me, there's times I've had other DJs and I'm like,
it's not giving.
Maybe.
That's what I do with my friends. Like every time a DJ plays a bad song, we take a shot. And girl, when I tell you that's the easiest way to get drunk. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, don't tell me that.
No, I've never done it during your set.
Okay, good.
And I'm not doing this for the video. I'm serious.
There's days I've had limited. There's days I've had terrible ones.
Really? But I mean, that's normal because you can't be on your A game every single time, especially when there are things going on in your life,
Right?
So it's fine.
No, trust me, there's days I will definitely send it. There's other days, trust me. We're here for 1 hour. Thank you very much. Bye, guys. Bed.
Well, okay. I think we're about to wrap up.
Yeah.
So I just want you to give the audience a piece of advice. Yeah, for like up and coming DJs, female or male. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what the best advice that I've been given. One of the things that I actually was told that made me leave radio. Shout out to Seth. She's amazing. She gave this a beautiful analogy. You could use it in any part of your life. But she told me this. She's like, Caneda, you're an eagle, right? And you are picking on the floor with a bunch of chicken. And because you've been hanging out with chicken, picking on the floor for grains, you think you're a chicken. But you're not eating. Why? Because your beak is curved. Because you're not a chicken.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're watching them pick, and it's because you're watching them pick, you think you also deserve what they're getting.
Yeah.
But you're not. It's like you're bigger than that. It's like fly. They can't fly. Fly. You're an eagle. Fly. That could be related to anything.
True.
And when that day was told me, I never went back. I didn't even put a resignation, nothing. I just left.
That is such a good piece of advice.
But it was such a good piece of advice because it also made me think about like how getting comfortable in certain situations, especially in this creative industry.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of us, once we've gotten a very comfortable situation, you like it, it's nice, it's good. You stay there for a year or so, but there's no growth, right? But it's comfortable. It's nice. It's comfortable. You like
Yeah.
Where's the growth? Where's the growing? Where's the challenge? And that's the same thing about an eagle. Don't sit too long in one place. I always used to tell my friends, especially even in this scene, I want to be bigger. I dream bigger than big, and I want to be bigger than even this scene. I love this scene so much. I'm so grateful for my supporters, but I want to get bigger. I want to do more. So if I'm sitting in one place, I'm too comfortable for a very long time just because I do have my supporters here, or there's a lot of opportunities here, I'm not challenging myself and I'm not getting better and I'm not making a name for myself either. So fly. Go. And don't look back. You can look back a little, but don't look back. Don't look back. Actually, don't look back.
Just keep going.
Just keep
flying,
going. That's the one thing. Any person who's coming into the industry, we all love each other these days. It's so nice. There's cliques.
Unfortunately.
Whatever. We don't care about those cliques, honestly and truthfully. The younger ones now, all of us, we all love each other. We're such a cute little team. Especially like because Deja brought like so many of us like all close to each other. Yeah, we embrace you. We embrace you. We welcome you. We're gonna be helpful to you. Even for me, there's so many guys who help me. Shout out to all of them. They know themselves. They help me. They support me, and we always hold each other's hand. So find your family in the creative space as well. Find the people who are gonna support you just because we play for each other for free. That's how we are. We are family. And then another thing I would say, I pray. I go to church every Sunday. If you all don't believe me. People who go to my church know I pray a lot. I feel like having God in every creative aspect in your life is really important because it's God who gave you that creativity. It's God who gave you those chances and gave you that opportunity to do what you do and to love what you love. So if anything you feel like you want to do, you want to be a producer, you want to be a podcaster, you want to do what, pray on it and walk with God or whoever you believe, your creator, and that will guide you a lot more. It will guide you a lot more than even what other people may think. Don't believe that people are like, oh, don't do this, it's because of this, or the industry has too many people. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you got that dream from God and He's going to walk with you. So do it. Whatever you feel, put your mind to it and go. Fly. I said fly with it. Last thing. There's a book I'd tell any creative or artist to read because I've been doing it this year. The Artist Way. The Spiritual Guidance to Creativity. That book, I think has changed my life.
Really?
It has. A lot of people say that, but it does like exercises, makes you write and journal every day, which I never used to do. But it also makes you accept a lot more of your creativity along the way and kind of walks with you and guides you not to give up. Because a lot of people have seen, especially in this Kenya and the situations and a lot of the problems we have here, being in Africa, as people like to put it, we kind of feel like our dreams are kind of shallow or like our creativity or whatever our dreams are just, but it kind of walks with you in that sense. It kind of holds your hand. It kind of shows you that you can do a lot of these things and to also put your creativity first. Because I'm sorry, no offense to the lawyers and the business people and whatever, but creators really run this town. Enough said. That is.
I love it. Thank you so much, Caneda, for coming on here. Please tell the audience where they can find you online.
You can find me at _Caneda. I'm still trying to get Caneda under me, but when we get there, _Caneda everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere. Yes.
Great. Thank you so much again. It was just a lovely conversation.
This is really nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And that was Caneda exclusively here on the Cre8 Podcast. Bye. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Cre8 Podcast. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an update. Like, share, and comment whose story you'd like to hear next. And in the meantime, you can vibe with us on all our social media platforms at the Cre8 Pod. Remember to stay creative, and I'll catch you in the next one.